on the way to the vet on the day that we're leaving the country. Because we have a possible new acquisition, a new member of the family that we're trying to figure out. We're gonna go see if she has a microchip or not, but oh, what's going on here? She went underneath the seat. Oh, I know. Yeah.
Had a sleepover.
Yeah, she had her first sleepover. She came into the camper. Yeah, she came and visited with us for a while last night while I was painting the chin-up bar, and then I was playing with her in the leaves and stuff, and all of a sudden she just disappeared and I couldn't find her anymore. So I went in and had supper, and then came outside and she still wasn't around, and then I went to go and went for the walk in the park, and I was sitting on a bench and journaling, and then I happened to look over right by the kids' playground equipment, and she was poking her head around the corner of these little fence post things, and I spotted her little noggin, and I was like, what the heck was that? And then I kind of looked over and I could see the top of her head. She was crouched over behind the fence post. I started talking to her, and then she heard my voice, and then she started meowing, and then she came over. So then I picked her up and brought her into the camper, and then I opened the door a few times for her, and she didn't really show any signs of wanting to leave, and she spent the whole night with us. So we're going to the vet quick. How's your morning been, Gavin?
Good, early.
Or-
Yours?
Oh, we're listening to a chatty kitty this morning. And got a really nice sunrise starting this morning. I never see sunrises, so it's not really in my vocabulary. Waking up in Haver, Montana. Making our way further south today. With that chatty Kathy. Hey, are you chatty? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So after filling up our fridge and gas tank, we started making tracks towards Helena. The drive between Great Falls and Helena is quite breathtaking. I have a client that has businesses in both Great Falls and Helena, so we wanted to spend some time with them, but unfortunately, we had a snowstorm right on our heels. So to avoid waking up to a foot of snow, we could only spend one night in Helena before we had to make the mad dash further south towards Idaho.
In the mini laundry room.
Yeah, we figured since we were here in Pocatello, we would do some laundry while we're here. Neither one of us have been getting a lot of sleep the last few nights, or pretty much ever since we left.
Little miss.
likes to sleep all day and then wants to go out and hunt and prowl all night because she's used to being a stray and not used to being confined in a camper. I don't even know what time it was, maybe 5 in the morning. I got so fed up with her meowing, I went and put her in her carrier in the cab of the truck and just locked her in there and figured she could just get over her stuff in the truck while we slept. But somebody had to get up and take her for a walk when it was still dark out this morning.
It was 7:15. This is our regular occurrence now.
We knew it was going to be raining all day today. Idaho Falls was rain, and then Pocatello was like an 80% chance of rain, which is pretty much just going to rain. But so we wanted to plug in, charge the batteries up, and not stress about not getting any solar today. So yeah, this is the Pocatello RV campground. It's pretty empty. It was more full last night. But yeah, there's a big casino over there. And then here's the unit. Trying to get our work day done so we can make some more tracks south later on tonight. We're a couple hours away, about an hour and a half away from Salt Lake. So there's the sleepyhead. Just sleeping all day so she can keep us awake all night. Just finishing up our laundry now, and of course we're doing our best to keep little Miss awake, and we're trying to ruin her sleep just as much as she ruined ours last night. So she keeps trying to sleep during the day.
Which is all fine and dandy on road trip days.
Yeah. We're supposed to be out at 1 o'clock today, actually, and it's past 1 o'clock.
Nearly 2.
It's 2? We're just gonna keep doing our thing and doing our work until somebody questions it. But shortly we'll be on our way to Salt Lake, where hopefully we can find some dryness. I don't think it'll be flip-flop temperatures, but we'll just keep inching our way closer to flip-flop temperatures. Maybe by the time we get there, little Miss will be used to the nomad lifestyle. Not sure what we were thinking, being nomads and cat caretakers at the same time.
She was so cute and she's so soft, and knowing that winter's coming, but not thinking about we haven't known her long.
I think we got catfished. I think that's what happened. We got catfished.
Podcast. It was just exciting to have so much time for podcasts and just clearing the brain when you're doing road trips. And yeah, we have an hour and a half left to go still. And we've got to work.
They say if you can't find yourself on a road trip, you probably can't be found. But yeah, we escaped the rain. Luckily, I think we only drove for maybe an hour when all of a sudden it stopped raining. I was kind of worried because it was only 8 degrees. If it got any colder, it could have turned into snow for sure, because we're up pretty high in elevation. So hopefully it's nicer in Salt Lake. Probably won't be quite flip-flop temperature, but it'd be nicer. do a quick update here.
Can we stand in the sun?
Yeah, let's stand in the sun. Oh, yeah, there we go. Much better. We're just out taking little Miss for a little outdoor adventure. She's hasn't been eating for a couple days, and we don't really know why. And we just think that maybe she's super stressed because she's not used to being on the road and traveling and being in car rides. Oh, is she? Yeah, it turns out we're in Layton, Utah, which is right in between Ogden and Salt Lake. So we're just on the north end of Salt Lake. But yeah, work day's done. Victoria had lots of meetings today. I only had a couple. But yeah, it's nice to get the work day over and done with. We had rain last night and this morning, and it was full overcast this morning. Sun started poking out, I think, around lunchtime, and that was enough to charge up our batteries. It's still sunny out today, but now, but yeah, our batteries are all full, 100%. So I think we're going to try and find a gym or a yoga studio for tonight, and yeah, go from there. Well, we're doing our first hike of the 2023 fall season / winter season, and we're actually giving it a shot to take her with us. She has been cooped up a lot, and I think it's kind of getting to her, and she just needs some outdoor time, so we're gonna give it a shot. It's a 6-kilometer hike, so I don't know how smart that was, but
Chrissy. Good girl. Good girl.
yeah, we're hoping she just follows us without the leash on, because in parking lots and stuff we just undo the leash and she just follows us around. There's a lot of dogs on the trail, so not sure how that's gonna work, but we'll see.
Oh, oh, oh. Good girl. And smells right now are definitely like fall smells. Got our leader.
I don't know why the youngest one is leading.
Yeah. That's how we're sure to have a good adventure.
Yeah, when we're led by immaturity,
Yeah.
bad decisions.
Yeah, pretty much. No risk analysis.
That's kind of how I live my life.
Good girl. That's a good girl. Good job.
It's probably been one of our best days with her so far.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful hike.
Mm-hmm. Afraid of dogs and waterfalls, but high cliffs. fact that we gotta go back that though, so a little nerve-wracking.
So far, everybody's been pretty impressed that we brought a kitty on the trail.
There was one guy had a cat that's 2 months old, also a stray, that's out here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he said, "Oh yeah, this is my motivation now to get my cat out on hikes." And then another girl, she didn't say how old.
It was a gray striped one.
Yeah,
too.
Another girl said that she takes her cat on hikes in one of those bubble backpacks.
Yeah. Oh. Uh-oh. See the camper.
I would definitely do this hike again.
Yeah. So far I'm super impressed with Utah. Everybody's super friendly, smiling at everybody, saying howdy, hello.
We got one howdy.
Like a lot of howdies. And like super normal looking people, where I can't really say the same for other states. But anyhow, yeah, I'd consider living here. The views are breathtaking, mountains, I think there's lots of lakes, so many national parks. Don't sell weed though, that's a problem. This little section of the trail was actually a midpoint, but also quite peaceful. On our way back, we decided to chill here and enjoy the serenity of the water and the fall foliage. Our voices were so muffled by the flowing water, and we didn't bring our mics on the hike, but we weren't complaining. This would have been a great spot for a chair and a book. When we first got here, the sound of the water was freaking her out, but over time, she began to get used to it. We even caught Little Miss taking a little tumble out of the tree. Didn't seem to faze her much, so that's good. We tried to herd the little one into taking a nice picture on the bridge, but she had something else in mind, I guess. Finally, on the tail end of our journey back, we finally wore her out enough to enjoy an Uber for part of the way back. We would like to get her used to the backpack idea to make hiking more pleasant for us. She tends to be more focused on hunting and exploring every little sound she hears. Speaking of sound, the wind noise was so excessive here that I decided to just cut it out altogether. We are still learning all the details about shooting footage and editing videos, so you'll have to bear with us for a bit. We want to be able to reflect back on these moments when we are 90 years old. Maybe when we are 90, we will finally decide that living like a tree in one place is suitable, but for now, we enjoy having new backyards every week. Well, that was our first 3-kilometer hike.
3.5.
3.5 kilometer hike. And 2 grasshoppers down. We claimed 2 grasshoppers.
Curious to see now how much water she'll drink and how hard of a cat nap she'll have.
Yeah, she's been trying to have a nap quite a few times along the way. And
Just in bushes.
yeah, if there's like a little shrubby bush or something that she could crouch into, she was gonna stay there, and I guess we were just gonna have to wait for her.
We did let her have a little bit of a nap. We got her a snack yet.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. She napped for like maybe 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Yeah, super impressed. She walked herself for quite a long ways and rode in the backpack for a little ways, and she did well.
Now we're back to Dewey.
Yeah.
Just getting sun.
Gonna have a snack. Thank you for watching. This was our first attempt at editing. I'm so behind on footage from our travel, so stay tuned for more. If you'd like to follow along, that would be cool too.